story all over the world. We left our homes and flooded the world. We smothered culture. We smothered knowledge. We erased history and rewrote it our way. Myself, my grandfather is 100% Ashkenazi Jewish. Claiming to be Jewish, Ashkenazi Jewish is just a conspiracy. White men claiming to be of tribes of Israel when I'm Germanic. I have no ties to Israel, no ties to Judaism. Except loosely written history that's been whitewashed over for centuries. And
From the Renaissance.
Oh yeah, right. You wipe everything clean. It's funny how exactly the Renaissance. It's this rebirth, but it's white rebirth. Think of the same exact time the Renaissance is happening. Columbus is sailing to America and committing genocide.
My nationality is Edumb. We're the descendants of Esau, and whom most people on this earth call the white people, or the white race. But the Edom in the Bible comes from Esau. He is the twin brother of Jacob, which you can read about in Genesis chapter 25. Esau came out red and hairy like a garment.
Hug. Thank you. Look at how red you are now from that. He's beaming. No, really, you should see your face. It is crimson.
And his blood showed forth through his skin, so he was from there called Esau, because it means red. And you'll notice that white people, when they get angry or whatever, their skin turns red. Any type of skin condition, it'll be red. It's a biblical description, so you can know who these people are in the earth at all times, even these times, the end times. So yes, I am an Edomite. My thoughts on the Negroes or the so-called Negroes that are asleep in these times, it's kind of sad, but it's actually a really good thing. It's, number one, it proves that, the prophecy of the Valley of the Dead Bones, how could these people wake up from their sleep? At least we know that these people are asleep and now they're waking up. Now is the time that they need to wake up. Now is the time. It's getting pretty close. And they are waking up. But no, the Negroes themselves, or what they like to call themselves, or what this whole world likes to call these people, are black people. But that kind of broadens the spectrum. That's like it's just as bad as calling a white person. There's different types of white people, different nations of white people, just as there are different nations of black people. There's different nations of Asian people, or so-called black people, and black is a color. There's no such thing as color when you're naming nations. Nations comes from fathers, and it's really ignorant to call people black people. But if you do the research, the true nationality of the so-called black people is Israelite, or Hebrew Israelites, and they're a nation of people who descended from Jacob, who was later named Israel, who had 12 sons, who became the 12 tribes, who multiplied into the uncountable number of Israelites that are as the sands of the seas today. Can't count them, there's so many. Yes, they are Hebrew Israelites. And that's not a religion, that's not a cult, it's strictly a nationality, bloodline of people. And it's that simple. They're a bloodline, and you cannot convert